Welcome everyone to the Alpha Capital Casino Royale event of the summer. And we thought we'll do some mini pods here and talk to some of our guest speakers and some of the traders in attendance. And obviously Alpha Capital being the best prop firm in the entire world. And we're here with one and only Mr. Dan Cheung, Mr. UVU, me v me. Yeah, wannabe champ.
Me versus you, though.
One day, after the event.
That's what you said, isn't it?
But Dan, it's great to have you with us today.
Thank you for having
We've got
me.
obviously all the people in front of us watching as well.
Yeah.
Just to make it a bit more interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
A bit of pressure.
Yeah.
But tell me, like, what do you think these events? Have you been to events like this before?
Yeah, but not like in terms of like a retail one. We've done obviously professional ones like when there's like summits and things like that. When they were in Cyprus, when I was in a brokerage firm. So have something like this is wicked, man. You guys smashed it. You guys smashed it because I was saying this for a long time. Like the prop space has created quite a nice community, but at the same time, at the end of the day, it's finance, it's money. You're trading and investing, and it's cool to be in a hoodie. It's cool to chill. Like I get that. I'm part of that too. But you need some sort of professionalism in it because if you don't have that professionalism, you don't have that yin and the yang. It doesn't really work.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see you all scrubbed up. Even
I need it to be.
as well.
I need it to be sponsored by Palm Angels.
Oh, yeah, that's it, that's true. But I think that's the best thing because you got this now, you've got the professional, and it also encourages professionals to come so you can mingle with them.
Yeah.
Because you don't want some guy, like, I get it, I wear hoodies and things like that all the time, but it's just first impressions matter. And if a guy's in a three piece and you're all hooded out and things like that, it's not gonna, open up to you. Whereas everyone's in the same dress code, it makes things a bit easier. But I think this is sick. This is awesome to be able to have an awesome event like this with ACG as well.
Well, it's just like you said, like we got obviously the traders here with us, but we also have recognized verified traders who are speaking as well and just guests at the event.
Absolutely.
But also we have, as you say, like professional traders. We have fund managers, and fund owners here in attendance. We also have research analysts here in attendance, which is incredible because it's that good mix. And I think the whole point of these events, from my opinion, and from my perspective, is to, most people always say, like, I don't know any of the traders, right? They're always just alone. At most, they have like some Discord friends or Telegram friends or Twitter friends.
Yeah.
But yet, in real life, they don't know any traders. And I think it makes a massive difference when you actually get around other traders. You hear their stories, hear the journey they're going through, where no matter where it is, whether it's the beginning or the end, right?
Yeah.
Or ongoing, if you will, like profitable. And it makes a massive difference. And I think that's what I love most about it.
Yeah, and I think just to add on that as well, you've now created a bridge. You've basically created the bridge for the people with the retail, the people who are serious. Because you have to, you're investing in to come into this event, to meet people, to get out your comfort zone, to actually do something about it and find that one person that can teach you. There's a lot of people that I know and I recognize that could actually help a lot of people, and you can have that mingling effect. And also becoming a better mentor, like for these other people, helping people, they become better at their craft as well, which is really, really cool. And then Falak was saying as well, exactly what he said. When I started, bro, we had nothing like this, man. You know what I mean? It was a very lonely game. And what's hard is, yes, social media, stuff like that is toxic, but being by yourself, banging your head, not knowing what's wrong, and it could just be one piece of advice that can change everything.
Yeah.
You can get that from places like this. So it's
true.
A wicked event.
What I've recognized from these events is that people come, and there's two types of people. The people who feel motivated, right, and they feel really energized and great afterwards.
Yeah.
And they use that long term. They keep that fire alive, and they use whether it's advice, whether it's just that energy, or whether it's something specific, one thing maybe that they took away from a speaker or someone they spoke to at the event, and they use that. Not maybe that actual thing might not be the thing that makes them profitable, but it's the energy that sparks that profitability down the line. It might be 3 months, 6 months, a year, whatever.
Yeah.
Or there's the people who get that energy, feel it for 2 weeks, go back to normal.
Yeah, and just, bro, we're going to get a bit deeper, but if you think about it, if you get a bit deeper, because you like this kind of stuff, is you are now the person, ACG, everyone involved in this, Josh, like the whole team, you are now that pinnacle, and you've created an environment that one person could change their life completely. Like, it just, like you said, that one thing they take away from here, so be it, I was so close to giving up, or I found out this journey, whatever it may be, everything can change, and then their life can change because of an event. And if you think about it, like, that's a little bit more meaning to life. I don't want to get too deep and stuff like that, but you get what I'm saying. And I think that's so powerful, and that's so fulfilling, so God-giving, God-willing, and giving back. And I think that's pure love in its form. And the positivity we need to keep doing, like positivity is the way, innit? So I think that's the positivity we need to keep leading example for, you anyway.
Well, you'd be surprised how many people, like, were not funny, but they were like, oh, do I have to wear a suit? And I was like, yes, why not, right? But it looks great, it looks everyone wearing suits, different types of suits, and everyone looks happy. Everyone's mingling, right? Even whilst we're doing this, and it's great to see.
But there's a big thing on suits, and I want to say this as well, because now it's good that you're filming it, because I used to work in London and the city wearing a suit. But even Conor McGregor, right? Like when you look like $1 million, you feel like $1 million, you
Yeah.
feel a different way. It's a suit, not like when you're in a hoodie, what do you feel? You feel relaxed, you feel comfortable. Guess what? You're gonna act relaxed, you're gonna get comfortable. When you're in a suit, you're already in your state. See, straight away, like you put like this, all right, I'm gonna handle my shit, I'm gonna go about my business.
Yeah.
And that already is a sign that changes the mindset. And the suit's not that much. And everyone should be having a suit. You don't have to wear it every day. I get that. You're busy sometimes. You know, if you want to edit or work or whatever it is, you want to sit in your hood, cool, do your thing. But a suit is a really good thing to boost your mindset, to mingle with people, and you look the part. And I don't care whatever anyone says. First impressions matter.
Yeah.
If you go into a shop and you're in ripped jeans and like everything just looks broken, it hasn't been washed for 2 weeks, you're gonna treat it a certain way. I know we should all treat equally, but that's just how it is. But then if you dress up like this, he looks someone that, you know, representable. They put a stigma around you. So that's why a suit is, in my opinion, incredibly, incredibly important.
It makes a difference, you know. That's why we wanted to do it, because it was like, not only because obviously the Casino Royale style event, but
James
also,
Bond.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But like, it's just that professionalism. It's just something different, you know, rather than just having more of the same, you know, and everyone sort of being in whatever, you know. And the funny thing is, most people probably would wear tracksuits and hoodies and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
which is no problem. But it's more so like trying to change that mindset, you know.
But the problem with that as well is you've just now set up the whole event, right? So if I'm speaking and you're in tracksuits, guess what? Oh, yeah, just like hood up, like chill, like that. But if you're in a suit, you have to sit a certain type of way because it's still going to get crinkled. How do you feel in a suit?
I feel great, man. I feel great. I'm surprised I managed to get this suit last minute, you know.
Yeah.
Had to.
Is it
You know?
tailored? Is
Try
it
it.
big
Bro.
guns?
Not as good as yours.
Man, the three-piece looks great, man.
What
Tell
are you
me.
looking forward to in terms of the event?
I think the biggest thing I'm looking forward into is adding value. I really want to serve. I really thought about some certain points that like I wish helped me. Like I wish helped me when I was 18-year-old, because that's what you came to me for, right? It's like, how can we serve these people? How can we do that? So number one, serve. And number two is just to kind of mingle, because it's crazy. I mean, you said that to me, but I don't feel like a lot of people watch our stuff, or maybe some. But it's nice to hear people say, oh, I watched your one video with like a portfolio, how to split the management. Now I've been putting my money away 60-40. And I was like, oh, shit. Like, there's actually someone that listens to me. You're gassing me up now, and you're gassing me out. So these are the two that I really like. Serving and then also hearing people's story.
That's it. Man.
What about you?
Me, I'm just excited for the traders, man. I swear, like for me, like hosting it and putting it together with my team, the biggest part is like pulling it off. Does that make sense? So like just
Yeah,
on all
like,
angles,
yeah.
smooth event, everyone leaves happy, value's been delivered, everyone's had a great time. Everyone from the staff working it, from the people attending, to the speakers, to the owners of obviously Alpha Capital, like being very happy with the turnout, etc. That's what it is for me. You know?
But
It's
you've
like-
been to a few events, like one or have you been to anything
I've
like
been
this?
I've hosted my own in the past on a much smaller scale, and then I've been to one.
How many people's now?
Fun?
How many people now?
200 people with it. Yeah, 200 people, which is good. We could have done a lot more because we sold out like in less than 24 hours. But we wanted to just test the water. I think
how
our
it
plan
goes.
is to do like Christmas big time, you
Like
know?
1,000 or something.
Yeah. But as always, let's finish off with like a very easy question for you and value add to the audience. What is your top 3 tips for traders in 2024? 2024, in order to accelerate and become more profitable, consistent.
Give me a quick stage. Beginner stage, intermediate, or advanced? Give me a stage and I'll pick from
Let's
there.
go intermediate.
Intermediate. Okay, cool. So you've got a strategy. It hasn't been profitable just yet. You're trying to get it through. So I'd say the top 3 things bridging the gap is number one, focus. It's actually a bit contradicting, but number one, focus on yourself.
Yeah.
Focus on yourself and find what you're. Because the thing is, you've already got a strategy. You already found out what's working. You just need to do more of it. Like you've actually tasted some wins, right? You probably remember this stage. You know where you've had a few wins,
Yeah.
but then the losses seem to do it. Then maybe you might tilt on one day, like a few things like that. The funny thing is, if you look at that picture as a big thing, if you just remove those big tilts, everything just cleans up. That's actually one of the easiest things to do, but it would change absolutely everything. The second thing is, which is rather than just focusing on yourself, is actually mingling with just a handful of people, like 1 or 2, not more than 2, because the noise can start getting a little bit over the top. But like, hey, yo, Riz, I just got my stuff. Check this out. Do you think this is right? Do you think this is wrong? What are you doing? What has worked for you? What hasn't? And then that way you can bounce off and take that and implement on your one.
Yeah.
And then the third and final thing is to, I'd say, even though it's all revolved around journaling, because everyone journals, is to put those 2, detail it, and then review it. All right. So number 1, you're reviewing yourself. You're doing things better. Number 2, you're understanding what people are doing and then improve it. And then the third and final thing is to collect all of that data and then put that together and then do like a massive, massive review.
Yeah.
So once you do that massive review, you'll be able to level up, you'll be able to understand and then take it from the next level.
Well, thank you, Dan. I really appreciate that. Everyone at home, make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you like the video. There'll be other videos on screen to check out as well, probably from the event. And until next time, take care.